All right. Hello, everyone. Let's go ahead and talk about dividing polynomials. Okay, so let's see. When we're dividing polynomials, you want to divide the polynomial f of x by a non-zero polynomial d of x, okay? What essentially you're going to get is a quotient q of x with a remainder r of x such that it's f of x divided by the d of x will equal q of x plus r of x over d of x. Okay, so let's do some examples. So remember back when you were, little and you would do something like this. Okay, so you'd put the 7 on the outside of the house, the 1342 underneath, and you'd go, okay, well, 7 doesn't go into 1, but it does go into 13, right? And then, so you'd put a 1 up there, and then you'd subtract, okay, reminder about that subtraction part. Okay, and then you'd end up getting something like this in the end, right? After you do those series of subtraction, right, multiplication. Okay, so now we're going to look at something like this. Okay, so first we're going to put the divisor on the outside, dividend underneath. Okay, and then we want to lock in on the front two terms. Okay, so, whoops. Let me come back here. So we're going to lock in on the front two terms. So that's the x squared and the 2x to the fourth. And we ask ourselves, what do we have to multiply x squared by to get 2x to the fourth? Okay, and of course that's a 2x squared. And notice that I think it's really helpful to line these up with their corresponding term underneath. You'll also notice that I added a 0x squared because that term was missing in descending order. Okay, then we multiply that 2x squared times all three terms that are out in front in the divisor. Okay, we put that underneath the next one, and then just like with when we were little doing the old school long division, we subtract. So that means we change all the signs. Okay, and so that should always make the front term cancel. Okay, and then we want to bring down as many terms as there are, here as there are on the outside. Okay, and then we do it again. We look at the front term that I've underlined twice with the front term in the dividend. Okay, and we ask ourselves again, what do we have to multiply the x squared by to get the negative 3x to the third? And of course that's a minus 3x, and then we're going to multiply that minus 3x times all three things. Put that underneath. Okay, let me move myself here so you can see the end. There we go. And so yours should look something like this. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. Okay, so a couple more examples. Okay, let me just, there we go, move myself over here. Okay, so let's see if you can try these, see if you can get them started. Okay, so first we're going to set it up. And then we're going to go ahead and do all of our steps. Yours should look like this. You go ahead and pause it if you want to pause it and give it a try yourself. Okay, and then we'll end up with our answer of x squared minus 2 plus 6 and x minus 1. Okay, and then set it up. Here goes the second one. Okay, notice that we've added the 0x to the third because that was missing in descending order. It helps us to stay organized. Okay, and we should end up getting this final answer. Okay. All right, so then there's a shortcut, and it's called synthetic division. So it's a little process where what you're going to do is, first of all, you can only do it when you have a binomial of the form x minus k, where k is some integer. Okay, first you take it and you set it equal to 0, in this case 3. Okay, then you make this L shape where you put that 3 on the outside of it, and you put all the coefficients in descending order, okay, of your polynomial on the inside, okay? Then it's a multiplication and addition process. So you always drop the front number down, and then we're going to multiply the 3 times the negative 1 and put that underneath the next one, and then add. So 4 plus negative 3 is 1, and that goes underneath the next one. Then it's 3 times 1, which is 3. 0 plus 3 is 3, okay? That's that third slot. 3 times 3 is 9, put that underneath the other 9, and 9 plus 9 is 18. Okay, and so what this does is it's actually giving you the answer to the division problem. Those are all the coefficients, that bottom line. Those are all the coefficients, whoops. Those are all the coefficients of the quotient, okay? So you can see that here. Okay, there it is. Okay, so let's just try one more, a couple more. Go ahead and pause it, give them a try. I think you should have got that for the first one, and pause it, try the next one. Should have got that for the second one. Okay, so now let's try this wee problem. We're going to do long division, and then we're going to check it with synthetic. Okay, so here goes our long division, right? There's what we think our answer is. Okay, and then we're going to check it with synthetic, and it checks out. We get exactly the same thing that we did when we did long division. So it's a nice little way to check your answers. All right, here goes the U all problem. Go ahead and pause it, give it a shot, and if you did it correctly, you should be getting this. All right, my friends, good luck.